thanks, Caroline. The Christian Summer Camp provides many valuable lessons to children from across the U.S. And rebuilding after Storm Atlas, the Reinholds show just how important waiting the storms of life are. The camp itself was born out of a tragic accident. A place of hope in the face of disaster. The Rainbow Bible Ranch was devastated by Storm Atlas. Now Larry and Robin Reinhold and their 6 children are picking up the pieces.
Those were some really hard days, definitely, during the storm. Just thinking about summer and like what's going to happen. Are we going to have horses? And then seeing now what's come through that has been really awesome.
But recovery is in the Reinholds' DNA. It's one of these heartbreaking events that is the very reason Rainbow Bible Ranch exists. It was a dream of Larry and his brothers to turn the ranch into a summer camp. But when a terrible accident in May of 1979 took the lives of his 2 brothers and a friend, that future was questioned.
My brothers were my best friends, but it was through that that storm that we, contemplated, do we proceed with the dreams of a camp in western South Dakota?
The answer was yes, holding their first summer camp in 1980 with 27 children.
And even the name Rainbow Bible Ranch, the rainbow is significant because God used it as a sign of his promise, in the Old Testament. But for Rainbow Bible Ranch, the day that my brothers drowned, there was a rainbow over this reservoir out here.
A reminder through the good times and keeping the family strong through the hard times.
The new horses has been a challenge, but we feel we're fairly close to being on target, halfway back to normal.
And despite not having time to get the word out, and with rumors of closure, shutting down was never an option.
The numbers are way ahead of what we even dreamed of.
Campers enjoy time fishing, shooting, and riding their favorite horses. The staff worked overtime to see how the new horses would respond to as many as 4 or 5 different riders a day.
I have about 15 to 20 people on staff that are just pouring their hearts out into those kids. And we have about 40 head of horses that are doing the same thing.
The Reinholds say training a good camp horse can take up to 7 years. However, with generous donations and hard work, they were able to cut that time down to just a few months. Caleb Clark has worked at the ranch for 7 years. Through drought, flooding, and now the blizzard, he came back this year not knowing what to expect.
They were like my friends, like my best friends too, But I guess it didn't really hit me super hard until it was the first week of camp. We were just sitting there talking and stuff, and they decided to kind of just show some pictures. And I guess seeing the pictures and knowing which horse it was, and thinking of a memory with that horse, with either a camper or I rode it before, then it really hit me.
The camp will never be the same after the loss, but determined to get back in the saddle, staff are hopeful about the future.
Definitely getting to where we know the horses now, and so you can look at a kid and be like, oh, you would be perfect on rock.
And campers are excited about making lifelong memories on new friends.
I try to come here each year, and it's my favorite camp by far that I go to.
The Reinholds say, in a way, the kids are helping to heal the ranch and proving why they opened in the first place.
The neatest thing that happens on this ranch is what's happening to those kids out there.
Stephanie Kaiser, News Center 1.